Hi Year 2, welcome back to this series of videos where we learned how to get organized using Google Docs. And today we're going to find that doc that we made last week, we're going to make a table in that Google Doc, and we're going to add some information to the table. So first of all, let's get signed in. If you're in school, you're going to need a Chromebook and your QR code, and if you're at home, you're going to sign in to Velocity with your Velocity username followed by @g.sjs.edu.hk and then your password, which is a colour and an animal. Once you've done that, you can click on Google Drive and this time click My Drive. So let's have a go at this. If I'm at school, I've just signed in using my QR code. If I'm at home, I can type in Velocity, click Login, and here, if I can see my username, I can click on here, or if not, I can type it in by clicking on Use Another Account. Type it in here, Velocity username followed by @g.sjs.edu.hk, next, and then your password. You need to get really good at this because in years 3, 4, 5, and 6, we're not going to use our QR codes, so now's a great time to practice. Now that I'm in Velocity, I can see my username in the top right hand corner and it says log out. And I'm going to click on Google Drive, which is Banyan, Lion and San Martin colours. This will open a new tab, and today we want to go to My Drive, where it says at the top, My Drive. So click on that, please. Now it's your turn. Have a go at signing in, clicking on Google Drive and finding My Drive. Now that we're all signed in, we can have a go at finding the Google Doc. And the way we're going to do that is using the search feature in Google Drive. And that's right at the top. And in here, I can type in favorite things because that's part of the title of the document that we made last time. And when I've found it, I can click once and it will go blue and then I can press enter or return. Okay, let's have a go. So in the search bar at the top, I'm going to type favorite things because this was part of the title of the document we made last time. I've just pressed enter and here it is. So I could click on it and it could go blue and I could open it that way. Or when I'm typing it, if I see that the file appears just under the search bar, if I click on it using my pointing finger, click on it once, it will then open it up. So there's two ways to open it up. Search, press enter, make it go blue, open it, or search, and then underneath the search bar you can click on the document name. Brilliant, now we've found our document. Let's add a table. So I'm going to click on Insert, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top, go down to Table, which is down 2, and make a table which is 3 by 4. So File, count across 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to insert, down 2, and then make a table. And the table could look something like this. And you can choose what titles to have in your table. I've chosen favourite food, favourite animals, but you could have favourite sport, or favourite city, or favourite instrument. It's completely up to you. Here are some ideas, or you could also add your own. So let's add a table. Now, I want my table to be underneath my title, so I'm going to press enter once, twice, and that will move the cursor down. Now let's find table. Click on insert, scroll down 2, do a single click on table, and then very carefully mouse over to the table. And I want my table to be 3 by 4. If it's not, don't worry. And if you make a mistake, you can always go to undo. Now that we've done that, we need to choose the headings for our table. So click on the first rectangle and you'll see the flashing cursor, and then you can type in favourite, whatever it may be, favourite food, favourite sport, favourite instrument, favourite city, favourite place, favourite river. Then you're going to type in the name of the person sat next to you. So I'm sat next to Mrs. Steers, so I would type Mrs. Steers' favourite city, for example. And Mrs. Steers would type Mr. Howarth's favourite food. Okay? Everybody needs to have a partner. So make sure nobody's left out. Over to you now. Make your table, choose your headings. Now that we've made a table, we're really getting organised. To be extra organised, we're going to make a folder. So we click New, Folder, and then we're going to call our folder Year 2. And all our learning from Year 2 can go inside this folder. When we've done that, we click on Create. So back over to our document, and at the top there are tabs. Click on the Google Drive tab. It's like a piece of paper sticking out from behind. And click on My Drive, and then click New. Folder, type Year 2, Create. Now we've made a folder. Have a go yourselves. Now let's put the document inside the folder, and we're going to click with one finger and hold on the document, and then move with the other pointing finger. We practiced this in Year 1. We should be really good at it. I can see my folder that says Year 2, and if I can't find the document, here's a way of finding it quickly. On the right hand side, there's an up arrow and a word. If I click on the word and click Last Modified, and the arrow is pointing down, then I should be able to find the document that I was working on. To move the document, click and hold on the document. It will go blue, and then with your other pointing finger, you're going to drag the file into the folder. The folder will go blue, and then you let go with both pointing fingers, and it will drop in there. Now that we've done that, I'd like you to have a little think or a discussion about what can tables help us with in a document, and why should we put things in a folder? What's the point? Now back over to our table. So at the top, again, we're going to click on the tab for the Google Doc, and the Google Doc tab is blue with white lines. And I'd like you to fill in the table, please. So fill in the first 2 columns with whatever you've put your favourite things as. So if it's favourite food, you need to put 3 things which are your favourite food. If you've put your favourite sport, favourite sports, favourite cities, etc. Fill in the table, please. You only have to do the first 2 columns today. Brilliant. So we've just added a table and included some important information in that table. And if you weren't too sure on what we did today, re-watch the video and have another go at home.